Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining the United Comic Universe live chat review. Doctor Strange comic book. All right. Now, this is actually a great comic book. This is issue one. The writer of this comic book here is actually Jason Aaron, Aaron, and Chris. Okay. This is actually a great comic book. I love the way they was doing with Doctor Strange in this comic book. He's not like your almost like your typical Doctor Strange, but they have their own different flavor they put in there because one, he tells you a lot. Here, this is some of the graphic of the comic book here are really great. I love how they had the other parts. See these pictures here? This is from other comics of Doctor Strange, and I love how they was actually breaking down each of the one of those, saying like, I was a surgeon. See how they had when he had a surgeon, and he had the accident when he ran off with the car, and they talk about it here, and the crash, the hands, really great here. But is actually this Doctor Strange here. He is the Sorcerer Supreme in this version of the comic book. This is some of the graphics art, beautiful art, right? Nice. And basically what's happening now that Doctor Strange in this comic book here, he's fighting different beings from different realities. Like not like your typical being that you think he'll be fighting, but he's not actually fighting that type of way. He actually fighting stuff like more like soul eaters, like this person here, like this creature right here. They is called soul eaters. Okay. And at the beginning of the book here, you see him fighting a soul eater, and they actually have a female soul eater there, and she's like the champion. She's like the leader of them all. And there's some more of this graphic. I mean, more pretty much graphic is really great. The reason why this teddy bear is here, the reason why the teddy bear is here, because actually Doctor Strange is actually inside of a young boy. The soul eaters is actually inside the boy, and it was actually feasting on his soul. Okay. And that's why the teddy bear there and Doctor Strange is actually their home, and he's actually levitating like this up in the air, and he actually fighting these monsters. Now here's the female of soul eaters. She is the leader of them all, and she have a thing like a attraction towards Doctor Strange. And what Doctor Strange did, he had a theory that she possibly did, and what he did, he actually silently cast a spell, a romantic spell, to actually see if she is actually into him. The center's right here. He's actually casting a spell here quietly while she's talking to him. And then that's what that spell supposedly does is basically, if she does have affection towards Doctor Strange, it will bring it out more, and then he can actually manipulate her the way he wants her to manipulate it, because she thinks it's her, but it's not actually her to that degree anymore, because he cast that spell to enhance how she was feeling about him. And then because here, that is the champions of the soul eater. That is her champion. Okay, these is the type of gross test monsters, like soul eaters inside of this child. So what he ended up doing, he ended up defeating them. He actually ended up killing her and the champion in order to free the child. Okay, see, this is when he actually did it. But it's funny because he actually kissed her. So I guess she's not the only one that had attraction. Doctor Strange did too. So but when he finished defeating her, see how he said, and see how he said, "Excuse me, Doctor Strange, Doctor," and then bam, got the baby right there. The Doctor Strange, the teddy bear, because he just defeated those soul eaters. Not the way you think he would defeat them. Basically, what he did. See, here's the that's why I love this comment. I was excited when I was reading this comment, and it's the first issue. See, there's Doctor Strange, right? And you see right here, There's the kid, there's the teddy bear. That's the kid. And you see the kid's a fan of Wolverine, and I think a Spider-Man was in there also somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. So he's a fan of these superheroes. So of course that means that they live in the world of superheroes and villains. And basically, he was telling the parents that he actually defeated the Soul Eaters, and he was letting them know what was happening with their kids. And then he defeated them. He sent them away, and they asked him where did he send them, and he pretty much told them he sent them to Rikers Island for she can go feast herself on child murderers and everything like that. What he was saying. So that's where they went there to actually Rikers prison to actually feast on all those criminals. And there's the mother, you know, and right here there's the boy, the mother, the father, and the father was asking Doctor Strange, "How can I ever repay you?" And I love the way Doctor Strange say how he can repay him by he like they have a neighbor. The neighbor's like sending off negativity waves because he's alone and he don't have nobody, and his birthday's coming up. He have nobody to celebrate with him. So Doctor Strange told them, in order to pay him back, Doctor Strange back, bake a cake for the guy and say happy birthday to him. Really, that is awesome. That is just awesome. So that's the payment. That's what superhero does. Awesome. And so now you see Doctor Strange. He kind of like walking. You see, that's him on a cloak of levitation. That's Doctor Strange filling the sanctum. You know, boom. Now you notice he have a third eye open. Okay. Now this one is actually get really good, get it really interesting, because all of these, he's saying, if only people can see how he actually really see the world, it would drive people insane. It was like make them crazy, because these is all the stuff that he's seeing in the comic. Okay, you see all these bacteria. He was saying this right there is bacteria, but he's saying that you're like I say, the graphics on here is awesome, right? It's just beautiful, right? See that? So basically saying that, you know how our bodies have like bacteria on us that actually eat like that dead skin and everything. When Dr. Strange was saying our soul also have not bacteria on it too. So when you see those are the soul bacteria. See that? I mean, even got the dude even got where the dude even got one right here on his face. See it? These is like the spiritual bacteria. Now he's saying that they usually is harmless. They pretty much like how like the physical bacteria on your body, they pretty much harmless just like they are. But at some point, something come in that not supposed to do, but was supposed to come in. But like right here, this side of that creature attached to the old guy, that creature is not supposed to be in that dimension, because that is some kind of psychic leech. So it's actually eating the guy. It's not actually trying to like help the guy out, like, you know, eat the dead skin and everything. They're actually eating him. So most likely probably going to eat all his psychic energies, and, you know, if you have any, basically going to kill him. But Dr. Strange stepped in, right? And here how the creature actually looked. So he's mad. He's supposed to, when he says shoo, they supposed to actually leave. The normal thing with these leeches, they leave without no they leave without being like mad or refuse to leave. But this leech refused to leave. So you can see right here, he came at Dr. Strange, then he ate Dr. Strange. Okay. So Dr. Strange in the middle of the street fighting this creature. Okay. And one thing I also kind of like about this comic book here, this comic book series here, is simply because when Dr. Strange see all those creatures and he fight those creatures in like a like another dimension or something that only he can see with that third eye. Like for you and I, if we walking down the street, we would see Dr. Strange getting thrown everywhere, or we see him getting like he's been eating and stuff like that. And we'll say, oh, he's crazy by the physical naked eye. He's crazy, but actually what he's doing, he actually saving someone alive. He actually killing or taking out some evil entity that trying to take someone's life. That is really awesome. And he also said in the comic book, when you actually walk down the street and you see a old homeless guy or any old guy sitting there that seem like they like staring in space and they mumbling something, he said, like, yeah, throw them a few bucks because that guy might be the one saving your life. You know, so I was like, yeah, good point. Now, one of the things I like about this series here is because they actually have like a bar with no doors, but for magic users only. Okay, so for on magic users only. So here's the bar. That's Doctor Strange. Okay. Now he made a table like you know how like the Arthur the Knight or the Round Table. Well, he made kind of like a mage table like that, and some of his buddies was there to meet him at this bar. And you can clearly see Dr. Voodoo, Shaman, the Scarlet Witch, and two of the people actually left. It was Professor U, and the Siberian. Okay, so I'm guessing that is actually a pretty good team right there. So I'm guessing what's happening with that is that they might actually bring this into, you know, because Kevin Feige said that they're going to be about 7 new characters in the Doctor Strange Multitude of Madness. So we got the Scarlet Witch in this, Scarlet Witch, Dr. Voodoo, Shaman. So I'm guessing Dr. Yu and the Siberian might show up in the Doctor Strange Multitude of Madness. It is really awesome. Now, they also say in this comic book right here, like I'm showing some of the art again, really awesome. They also say in the comic book that magic, every time you do a magic, it's a price to pay. Okay, like this guy right here, he's supposed to be the prince of magic. Okay, and basically what he does and what he said that he has to drown a rabbit each time he saves someone's life, you know, because every time you use magic, it calls something. Now, Doctor Strange don't really do that. Basically, what Doctor Strange was telling him that he do what he needed to do because he stay up all night because he have so many nightmares and he cough up chunks of his soul each day. You know, I'm like, wow. So basically in this reality of Doctor Strange, every time he used magic, is actually hurting him, you know, but he's still using it to save people's life, which is awesome. Now, this is the sanctum here. And this is the young girl here. She got something going on with her. I don't want to say what it is, but and Dr. Strange actually talking to her, and she's like, "Is you going to knock?" She's like, "No, I'm not going to knock." Why are you not going to knock? Because, you know, she's a little afraid about it, and basically end up knocking on the door. And she was like, "Okay, I'm knocking loud, nice and loud, and no one's coming to the door." And then Dr. Strange opened up the door and went in, like right here. See? Damn. Pretty awesome, right? So go and this almost at the end, but check this out. This is on the girl head. See? I ain't gonna say what they are. I want you to go there and actually read the comic book and actually this is the head front part of the comic book. The cover of the comic book. Nice. This is issue 1. Okay. And boom. And also for US, for this comic book in the US, is $4.99. So go check this out. I have a thicker book of this that have the second book of this, but I'm not sure this is actually a whole season because I just recently got this and I really enjoy this, and I just really got to it and actually start reading it right now. I like actually reread it because I read it before when I got it, but it refreshed the memory. So go check that out. Like I said, go check this comic book out, and when you do and you like the comic book, let me know. Get in contact with me, or let me know. Then we can do a live stream and talk about what you like about this comic book series. So that's pretty much what I have today. I hope you like the comic book review, please let me know. Leave a comment down below, like up, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I upload videos every single day for you guys. Like I say, this has been a United Comic Universe comic book review, and this have been fenrirmoon. Catch you guys next time. Peace with another comic book review.